Welcome back, welcome all. We are starting episode 6 of Let's Play the Riftbreaker. We're starting to get to the stage of the game now where research is getting a bit long and where there's going to be a lot of kind of base upgrades, base extensions, things like that. So it's not going to be as fast-paced and attacks every single episode. There'll be some episodes that we'll start getting to where it's going to be very gardening maintenance kind of stuff. And
is tracking a meteor swarm.
ooh,
Its flight trajectory ends very close to our location. Prepare
well
for
that's great.
bombardment.
We might end up getting absolutely screwed before we've even started. Right, let's quickly look at research. So here's a 9-minute research. That's going to take some time. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some comms hubs actually.
Ironium storage is full. Build more.
These meteors are quite small, but they can still
Ooh.
do some serious damage.
Not the headquarters. You no. Oh. Well, rip. Rip. Not good. Yeah. And yeah, stop. Jesus Christ. You've made your point. No, just yeah. Oh, I didn't realise, Mr. Riggs. I had no idea what tipped you off.
The rock
Wow.
was over. That was intense.
The rock rain. Didn't realise this was Mad Max. The boomy booms have stopped. Wow, that was a pretty brutal setup. Now, what we need to really check is the energy connectors, because those do get destroyed very quickly. Yeah, look, they've been pounded quite hard. Right. Well, after that fun-filled first 2-3 minutes, we'll get back to the tasks of research and building. I was going to do comms upgrades. Yeah, I do find it funny that in order to research your own technology from your own planet and species, you need to make these communication hubs. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because why wouldn't it just be with the ship? Why wouldn't it just why wouldn't you just have that technology kind of ready and waiting for you? And we need more ironium. I'm going to manually get some of that so that we can speed up the research, because we definitely are lacking in ironium, unfortunately. And what we can do is build another set of ironium mines actually. That'd be the most efficient way rather than manually doing it. Can we fit 2 there? Yeah, just about. And then link it to that. That should get us up to 5 or so a second. And really, probably should get that one as well. No messing about here. Straight to it. Ironium factory 1, 2, and 3. And where's the closest energy connector there? There we go. Right, and that should now be 8 as well, just like the carbonium. And what we can do... Oh, where will those meteors here? I can get a nice bit of plant biomass here for my power plant. How much do we actually have left? 1506. So, again, I think when I built that, and I was given an example of how much time you get, it was around about 1100. And now we're at 1500, so we're doing good for that. We are burning a lot of energy. Those need repairing. I'm trying to figure out why, because we've turned the orbital scanner off. We are mining a fair amount, but we're not mining an extortionate amount. We should be able to get the level up here. There it is. I don't know if where we're repairing loads of stuff that takes energy. This is why we need level 2 of these guys, and look at that. Now we can. Excellent. So let's go upgrading all of our power plants. Because, oh, we've spent all of our carbonium. Well, there we go. Just like Las Vegas, spanked all of our money. And now we're going to be making massive amounts of energy, which is great. And basic resource production is going to be good. Let's look at what we can do. This is going to be risky. I don't know why I bothered extending that bit. I said at the beginning of the last episode it's risky to extend out to that area, and it was. In the end we couldn't protect it, and we ended up just causing ourselves more problems than we solved. These can be sold. Yeah, that artillery tower can be sold as well. So we're all the way up here now, and we'll start. There we go. We'll start to put energy connectors everywhere. So this is one thing I like to do. I just go around the entire edge and put energy connectors everywhere, because then it allows one to extend out. So do we have geothermal? Yeah, we should do. Yeah, there we go. Nice geothermal. And as you can see, there was a water plot there. What we're going to do is also put one of these here. So then whenever it gets attacked, we can go straight back. And we're going to do the same over here as well, because we're starting to get to the point where it's so big. Manually moving is a little cumbersome. So now we'll be able to move to this part of the base, to that part of the base. Our headquarters is there anyway, so that covers this particular corner, and we're already here, and that has no power. How does that have no power but the other two do? Oh, I'm just not making enough. Well, guess what power plants are going to get upgraded then? I'm amazed that that's... With just 2 miners there and 3 miners there, there's not enough power. Well, we should be solving that. We don't have enough carbonium to do the upgrades. That's very frustrating. You know what? I will build the. I will build them. So yeah, this episode is going to probably be the first episode where not much happens. It's going to be me. I need to make towers here because otherwise it's just going to be silly. Those are immediately going to be attacking those. Yeah, good. Sentinel tower, that should be good enough. Wow, those are getting trashed pretty quickly. Well, they were angry. And we've started a... There we go, that's fine. That's fine, it's okay. It's just the wall falling down.
A fog is forming up.
Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a problem as well, as now we're going to have a lot less energy, unfortunately. We'll just carry on making carbonium factories.
It's hard to see anything in this fog. It's also affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out.
And then we'll... I can barely see the resource patch now as well. Ah, that's handy. And then we'll mine this one and that one. There we go. And hopefully that will solve a lot of the carbonium issues. The irony now is we're starting to run out of ironium when that was the least of our problems before. So yeah, we're just getting trashed here at this point. If I upgrade some of these, that will hopefully fix that.
New technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
So when the carbonium is being mined, where we've got so many mines on the go that we are using a lot of energy. I mean, this is just local, so I'd have to go back here to showcase it as well. Yeah, we're using a lot. We're not doing any research. They're saying that when you don't do any research, it means that the comms hubs aren't being used. So that was plus 165. So let's now... Defensive buildings will go... defensive buildings level 2 is probably going to be best because we do need to upgrade the walls, etc. So we'll do that one. And watch this go down very quickly. There we go, yeah. So from plus 167 to minus 235. So yeah, you're looking at 300 and nearly pretty much 400, give or take, from those comms hubs. So yeah, very expensive. Very expensive. I forgot that we can actually upgrade those now. That is going to be a lifesaver because
Easier for us.
it will be mining a lot faster. It won't be that long to wait for that one. There we go. So where are the other ones we've done? Have I done those ones? I have done those ones. There was some over here. Yeah, this episode is going to be very much a maintenance episode, which is unfortunate. It's not the most glorious of content, but as my description says, it says that this channel will be more slow, more methodical, more long play.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
No. And you know what, that's good actually, because that means that the local area there is going to be more efficient because it won't be burning as much energy. So if I go back here now, because the rare... Oh, it's doing its little autosave. I don't know why the game does that. It's not my computer. My computer's plenty powerful enough to run this and I can play much more intensive games. It's just for some weird reason whenever it does its autosave it hitches for a couple of seconds. It's very frustrating. So yeah, we're plus 236 now. And the reason is these aren't mining anymore, right? So we're saving power on those, not actually doing anything. Can't upgrade those any further. So now that we're upgrading these, we're getting insane numbers on the carbonium, which is good. The downside is we'll suddenly get a power fluctuation downwards. The upside,
Build more storage facilities.
the upside, however, is that when we do go low on carbonium, it replaces it insanely quickly. Now the downside to that also can be the upside is we won't be waiting for resources very long. As you can see, we're climbing up to 200 really fast, so I can upgrade these really quickly. The downside comes when, as I was showing earlier, you want to sell some walls or something like that, but you don't want to waste carbonium. And the problem is you then need to essentially spend carbonium on something that you need, and then you can sell the walls, because if you spend 500 of it, you can quickly sell 500 carbonium worth of walls. However, when it's increasing at 28 a second, that's hard. You start to sell, and then it immediately goes back to its max capacity, so it can be a bit tricky. It definitely can be a bit tricky, so I think that's all of that. So we're good to go there. And then what we need to do is upgrade the comms hubs a little bit more, because let's just repair these. Man, those little meteors really screwed us up. Really screwed us up. Let's upgrade all those. So I remember the days when the game used to have its upgrade square at just one square a piece. You'd have to walk around manually doing all the power plants, and oh, it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Took ages to go around your base and manually upgrade absolutely everything. So we need 1,600 on that. Thank you. How are we doing for 1346? So we're going to turn that off to save our plant biomass, because at the moment we're making enough energy anyway. There's no point in burning it if we're making enough, otherwise we're just wasting plant biomass for no reason. We're not going to be storing it in our batteries either. So the main thing that we're going to be doing now is we're going to be doing lots of research. We're going to be extending the base as much as we can, and then we will be going to a new biome where there's a lot more cobalt. However, as I'm more of a slow, methodical player of this, we'll be doing it slowly, where I get as much research as possible, and then we'll be going to other biomes. I have noticed before that people in forums or on the Steam forums and things like that, there's two players of this game, and it's interesting because you've either got loads of people saying this game is way too easy, which I do agree with that in a sense. Even on normal difficulty, I probably should have done this on hard. I've done hard before, and it's what I would consider normal difficulty. Brutal difficulty actually is hard. It's still pretty doable as well, actually. I've done it on brutal difficulty as well, and you just get used to it. But normal difficulty is extremely easy. But there's a group of players that say it's really hard, I'm getting beaten all the time. And the reason for that is they want to excitedly go to their research to alien tech. They immediately go to a new biome with their orbital scanner. The problem is every time you go to a new biome, you get new enemies. And those enemies are usually extremely powerful. And then they do not have the towers to go along with it. So they haven't researched the right towers. I'm just going to sell these while I've got the space and room. Yeah, they haven't got the firepower to deal with it, and then they think that the game is unbalanced, and it's not. It's just that they've extended themselves way further than they can. Now, one could argue, well, why does the game allow you to upgrade that far if it can't be realistically countered? My argument to that is, well, I would say that these kind of games are a lot more... I don't have any research selected. I would say these games are a lot more strategy based, and quite frankly, people shouldn't be spinning really fast into those kinds of areas. So we're starting to get to the... Oh, magnetic stabilizer, that's to do with the Rift station. Add that to research. Have we got the alien tech? We do. Harvesters, brilliant. So now we can start getting biomass whenever we want. We'll start researching that one. That is infinite. Why is that infinite? Because, you moron, we need to get laboratories. And I'm pretty sure the problem with the laboratories is they need liquid. Yeah, they need water, and it's really hard to get water. But we do have... Oh, we are going to have an enemy attack this episode. So we do actually have a geothermal vent up here. And what we can do is naturally we'll put our laboratory... So this is going to ruin things a bit because... Where's the pipes? There they are.
I can't wait for it to be built. This building is going to open up a whole new range of possibilities for us. If I had a base like that on Orion, I wouldn't have lost my arm back then.
How did that happen?
Water filtering plant, so it produces water from mud or sludge. So we've got the... I really should have faced it this direction, that's quite frustrating, but oh well, it is what it is, it doesn't really matter.
When I grabbed the crystal with my hand, it just went through it. My entire arm was infected.
Why didn't you use a bioscanner to take the sample?
They only work in conjunction with a lab like this. I didn't have a
And then
or a mech suit to build one.
liquid material storage.
Ashley, and I am glad that we got paired together. I will not allow something like that.
There we go. We'll be able to do alien research after that then. Where's this attack coming from? From the south, and one of our things is down already. Crikey! Oh goodness, there's something big going on there. So these are probably going to path to this particular corner. So how many do we have? 6 out of 40. That's fine, just about. So we'll put 2 artilleries. We'll put 2 rockets that way and that way, and 2 flamers. And one of those, and they should all be close enough to connect to each other. Perfect. We've got a door there just in case. And we'll upgrade all of those. Oh, we can upgrade the AI towers now. We won't quite do that yet because it can take... We need more energy. Why hasn't that got any energy? Why haven't I noticed that before? Okay. Not that I needed to do that because now it's going to expend even more energy. And hopefully it comes to this corner here. It should do. Where's the other one? Is it up there? They're both level 3. I think that's as high as I can go. No, it's not. I can go higher. I just need more uranium. From where? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, I do have towers there. That should be okay-ish then. I'm surprised they're pathing here though. Luckily, I think my artillery towers from there, yeah, they can reach them. So all is not lost. What does frustrate me though is the icons have gone now. I thought it was more biased to this side, but it is what it is. So we can hit these enemies through the walls, which, well, it's a bit cheaty, but at the end of the day, if that's what the game allows, that's what the game allows. Yeah. Oh, that's level 3 as well. Okay, cool.
Connect the output from the water filtering plant to the alien research laboratory using pipes.
I've already done so, haven't I? Pretty sure I have. Upkeep 10 water. Yep, it's got water. That's all been... So why is it not... I suppose it needs an actual thing to focus on. Research station, research self-powered standalone laboratory is used to conduct experiments on objects. We won't bother with that for now. We want the harvesters. 6 minutes 43 or not. We'll get that one. 7 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I think they're all in that case. We'll just go for the one that we want. If it's going to all take approximately 6 minutes or so. Can I upgrade it? Not yet. Not surprised. I've only just researched it.
Technology has been developed.
So now it's working. And because we are only using one laboratory rather than all the communications hubs, we're getting quite a lot of power increase, which is good. Let's check our cobalt mine. Everything's looking good here. We've got a lot of energy, and what we're also going to do is quickly build more batteries, because you can never have too many of these. Well, I mean you can, but realistically you can't. They've been upgraded, and good, fantastic. So I think we've done really well on the whole maintaining the base and kind of getting things up and running. What things can I do just to finish off, just to kind of... Oh, we've got a meteor there, probably going to land in the base, mess our stuff up even more. I think we're good to go on most things, and what we need to do after the alien research, we need to turn the orbital scanner on. Even though we don't have much energy, we have to turn that on, because that is how we get to other biomes, and we're naturally getting to the point where we can do that. So I think... So there's headquarters, not enough energy to operate the orbital scanner. No, that's great. There should be. That's weird, I turned it on. It's doing the save in progress again. I've got even more energy now. Interesting. Oh, that's the... we'll turn the biome... That's why I've got more energy, because I've turned the biomass on. Where's the orbital scanner? I knew it was around here somewhere. Wow. Wow, what a newbie moment there. Right, now we've got the orbital scanner on. That makes more sense in terms of the power draw becoming more. So what we can do from there is we can go to a tropical zone here, which is exactly the same. It's exactly the same type of biome as this, but there's a lot more cobalt there. But we can get carbonium and ironium for there also, and that means that these figures will increase because everything rifts from your outposts. But we'll leave it there. We'll do that next episode. It's not been as interesting, this one, probably, because it's been a lot more just maintaining all the things that are starting to go wrong and getting all the edges kind of tidied up. But that's part of these RTS games with these tower defense. That's going to be happening a lot. You know, as we get new technology, we're going to just be going around and upgrading every single power plant that we've got, things like that. I'll see in the future if I want to kind of edit those parts out, or if I just want to keep this entirely organic. My plan was to keep it entirely organic. Place a pump on a liquid resource pool. I mean, I already have. It's annoying. It thinks that I haven't completed all of the tasks because I haven't. So here's a funny part. Let's finish this off just before we end. So we've got a liquid pump there. We're not going to use it now, but what we'll do is we'll plonk that down just so that that can be completed, and I think that will then...
Finally!
Hey, finally, yeah. The research lab always was operational. I'm pretty sure you couldn't run over those pipes either. I'm trying to remember.
sufficient way to advance our research. This is so exciting. We can
It's
finally
so
start working on the
exciting.
thing that
Oh,
we came here to
yes.
do.
Ashley, don't forget that our primary objective is to establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human
And that's what I'm doing now.
of Galaxy
So then we've got planetary missions, yeah.
47.
That's true, but we also have to study this planet to ensure that it is safe for colonization.
Forgot about
To
those.
minimize the damage done to the local
Oopsie.
ecosystem by future
So yeah, that's got
colonizers.
18,000. Now that we've upgraded it, we can get 36,000 or 36,454. There is another upgrade, I believe, on the research that allows you to go to 4. Let's have a look. This is going to be another episode where I spend 7 years finding the efficiency ones. Yeah, efficiency level 2, efficiency level 3, so then it will be... I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 per second. I think that's that. I don't think it goes any further than that. You can get resource synthesizers. These are extremely energy intensive. So you essentially, if you run out of resource patches, you can actually make the carbonium still. But look at that. To make 3 per second, you need to use 675 energy. I mean, don't get me wrong. And then it's 800 for 4. Don't get me wrong. That's a doable amount of energy in late game, but it is, even for late game, that's an insane amount of energy given how much carbonium is actually made. Anyway, we'll call it there. There's a lot of dialogue. I don't want to waste the time with that. Thank you for watching, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the video, and I shall see you for the next episode. Goodbye.